This is exactly how I made $200 trading the break and retest in 7 minutes. Guys, let's be real. Finding a trade setup is easy. Trading a trade setup is easy, but managing to hold through the trade setup and managing the risk is more difficult than finding a trade setup. So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys how I trade the break and retest, how I got my entry, what decided for me to actually enter, as well as how do I plan to manage my trades? How do I manage my trades? And how did I even find this level to begin with in the first place? Let's jump right into it now. So this is my daily trading journal right here off Top Step that they actually do provide. I literally just took one single trade, and that's to actually run through that live trade right now. Let's pop it up right now. So as you guys could clearly see, we captured the pullback retest, no drawdown whatsoever, just immediately goes in profits in favor right away. Now that's perfect. That's the idea of a break and retest, because ideally you're entering in on the retest, the pullback, the ideal entry point where market is pulling back so hard, or some people are scared to actually enter because they think that this major red candle is not where you should take longs at, but really that's the pullback, guys. So let's break it down. Let's show you guys how we got this idea. Let's jump into the charts and show you guys the entry and the trade setup. What I love about my trading style is how simple I keep trading. As you guys can see, all I did was grab the wick of this high right here. I could even use this wick here, but I decided to extend it out to this wick up here and call it good. As you guys can very simply see, this is how simple it is. KISS. Keep it super simple. There's no reason to overcomplicate it. Wait for this divergence, invergence to hit this little top, liquidate this area, and do all this nonsense. So ideally, we don't have to wait for none of that nonsense that everybody is waiting to be so precise for, which I don't get. And you know what? I think it's about time I start just telling those people you genuinely don't have to overcomplicate your trading style like that, guys. Now, honestly, I don't like to shit on nobody's trading style, nobody's trading strategy, but I gotta be honest. There's some people's trading style and strategy that is so complicated that it's like, when do you even enter, bro? When, how, what is the entry point? So my trading style is the break and retest, meaning that all you need is a breakout and a retest. That's it. You enter. Boo-hoo. Who cares if you take a loss? Boo-hoo if it keeps dipping. You set your stop loss, and I'm gonna show you guys where we set our stop loss. And with that being said, the winners take the risk, and I'm a risk taker. So with that being said, on the higher time frame, you spot your trade setup, which is this previous resistance area up here. Looks like market wants a potential breakout. And guess what, guys? The thing is this, I don't stick to a bias. I'm not necessarily bearish or bullish. Don't get me wrong. Market did look pretty strong base here. Even if you go on the 4-hour time frame, you can literally see major seller here, big buys. Sell off a little bit, then it gets a little bit of continuation of buys, just a tad bit, and then big sell off. Big buy. And then you can see they're trying to hold it up again, and that's how we got the nice breakout. My face tracker is having issues following my face. All we did so far is just identify a trade setup on a higher time frame, 4-hour, 1 hour. Then what do? You go on a lower time frame and you wait for a confirmation candle breakout. What does that mean? That means you wait for a candle such as this one here. Let me see if I can put on a arrow. Such as this one here. That is your breakout candle, guys. This is the breakout. Then what do? You don't chase it. Reason why, guys, is look at this. Let's just play around a little bit and let's show you guys the importance of not chasing. I know a lot of people are like, oh, this is the breakout candle. Let me enter up way up here. Nothing wrong with necessarily entering up at the top. But let's talk about it, guys, and let's seriously break it down. Because I highly advise a lot of people to not chase the breakout candle and just wait for a pullback retest entry. Reason why is because if you can capture a pull, guys, let's just rewind this. If you plan on taking longs, it would not be a bad idea to simply enter on a red candle. Reason why is if you're already bullish, if you already have a trade setup going to the bull side, if you already have a strong breakout, if everything is in favor for you to take longs, all you need to do, in my opinion, is just enter in on the red candle pullback. Not just any red candle. I just mean, and we're going to break it down here. You guys saw that live trade as I went on 3-minute time frame. Guys, look at this. We saw the 5-minute breakout here on this candle. Then you go down to 3 minutes. or whatever time frame you like, 1 minute, 5 minutes. You can even trade on the 5. Either way, it worked even on the 5s. It even works on the 15. It does not matter. But here it comes on a 3-minute time frame. This was my entry, guys. This was my entry. Notice the difference. Nothing wrong with necessarily entering in on a breakout, but look at the pullback. Look at the drawdown. There's nothing wrong if you're planning on taking longs to enter on a red candle. Even if you'd have entered on the halfway point of this red candle because you think that it's just going to pull back a little bit and then continue. Still not necessarily a bad idea, but it beats entering way up here. It beats entering in on the first push maybe. I'd rather wait for a candle to break out, pull back, then I'm going to enter. Worst case scenario, this is my favorite part. Worst case scenario, it just keeps dipping down. It keeps dipping down. Guys, I don't mind. I will be in drawdown here, not as bad compared to if I entered way up here on the breakout. Look at this. Immediate drawdown. More drawdown. I'm probably a little bit nervous. Whereas over here, the entry, look at the drawdown. There was none. Entries are important. Break and retest is my strategy. I don't overcomplicate it. Literally, I'm waiting for just very simply a pullback. Boo-hoo, you get stopped out. Boo-hoo, sometimes it does pull back. Boo-hoo, it sometimes never retests and continues. Boo-hoo, you're not going to win every single trade. Which is why I understand you don't need an 80%, 90% win rate to become profitable. You can literally have a 48% win rate and at least win half your trades at the least. But as long as your risk reward and you have a nice 1 to 2 risk reward or even a 1 to 3, which is better, you'll be okay. The people that stress having a high win rate are the people that are taking 1-to-1s, meaning that they lose 50 to gain 50, to win 80 to lose 80, win 100, lose 100. You need a high win rate because you need to be consistently gaining 100, 100, 100, 100, then losing 100, then another 100, 100, 100, 100. You know what I'm saying? Whereas my trade style, my strategy, yes, it can have a lower win rate, but the moment it goes in favor, it's more easier to manage, and then you can just set your stop at break even, put it in profits, which is what I did for $200. I saw 300, but guys, in 7 minutes, made $200. So I hope this video helps, and I hope you guys just understand. All I do, guys, is capture, break, and retest. If you zoom out on this, look at what it looks like. I don't think I can zoom out that far enough. Okay, here it goes. This is what that looks like on the 3 minutes. On the 1 hour time frame, we just grabbed this wick and extended it to that wick and just boom. Guys, this was the breakout of previous highs and the retest entry there. That's how simple it is. I'm not waiting for nothing crazy. I'm not saying go watch this chart to match that chart and make sure it's diverging with that. None of that crap. Very simply, spot your trade, set up a previous highs or lows, and capture the break and retest. That's how simple it is. Nothing complicated, guys. I do this all the time. I trade like this every single day. And if you guys want to learn how to trade like this as well, click the link in about, and guys, you guys will not be disappointed. I keep it so simple that it's almost boring. So I get it. A lot of people are looking for something where they want something quick, fast, easy, high win rate, guaranteed win. It doesn't work like that, guys, which is why you're probably still searching, which is why you're probably still losing, because nobody's telling you the truth of what it's like to actually be a profitable trader. You have to learn how to be a professional loser first in order to become a winner. Trading isn't all about winning. Because the moment you start losing, how much are you going to lose? That is the real deal. So that being said, guys, I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Quick little $200 day, as well as even on TraderVay account as well. Let's see, we're up just 116, about to take a payout tomorrow. Catch you guys on the next one.